As always, we're just chit-chatting away back there.
Hi
Hello,
everyone.
everybody. How are you? Rephrase. I'm resting. What's this? What's this? What's this? Rephrase. Reframe. Reframe. you know,
And we're saying rephrase.
that's an
I'm
old
resting
rock
and
and roll
happy to be
song.
here
It's an
with
old
all
song
of you. We're very
by Jay
grateful that you're
Giles.
here.
Jay Giles Band.
Yeah.
I'm resting and happy to be here with all of you. Fantastic. Annie, hi, welcome. Good to see you.
Oh, and John Clark is also here. Hi, John, and thank you so much for your lovely words.
Hypnicity is asking if anyone has seen Debbie Dement. No, not at all.
I haven't.
I I think she's, I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't either. Leah is here.
Hello,
Hello, Leah.
Bernadette.
Bernadette is
Leah.
saying hello. And Jax is here.
Jan,
Hi.
Fogo Pogo. Hello, hello.
Haley.
Liebers, welcome. Hi, Iron Horse. Iron Fire Horse. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Irene is here. Hi, Irene.
Can't help it. That was my favorite antique shop in Virginia, the Iron Horse.
Iron Horse. Interesting.
And I rode one for 50 years, a
Oh,
Harley. I like to dream.
oh, good luck with this, John. And Libers is here. Hi, Libers. Bringing up.
Johnny
Batul is
Clark,
also.
hello.
Hi.
Batul.
And
John
Annie
Clark.
Bear is saying got deep insight yesterday. Anyone else? We were just talking backstage about the energies this week.
Mhm. The Schumann resonance was a lot of big white light and then incorporating energy. And I brought what it looked like this morning to the meditation show. And there was a lot of a lot of activity in our crown and third eye chakra, and then it was incorporating. It really started probably around 6 o'clock last night Eastern time, and then 3 o'clock in the morning Eastern time, wide awake, but I was so exhausted at midnight. And so I went to bed, and then at 3 a.m. woke up and couldn't get back to sleep till after 5 sometime.
Yeah, the energies are affecting us very differently. Uh,
Yeah.
and hello and welcome everyone who are just coming in. If it's your first time here, this is a show where we do Galactic Akashic Records readings. So usually when we see Akashic Records shows, we talk about past lives. But for this particular one, we do um, every 2 weeks. We focus on your galactic past lives. So these are the starseed past lives that you had. So the ones that are outside Earth. So if you're interested in that, I hope you stick around. And if you want to get a mini reading, we draw this randomly. And the hashtag for today is hashtag stars. Uh,
I'm happy to see you, Rossi. Hello, hello.
Hypnicity is saying,
And
keep getting goosebumps.
yes, well, that's something coming in. That's a download.
Mhm.
That's a download.
And Annie has been waking up since 4 a.m. this past 2 days.
Hmm.
Rossi at 3:30. We are all early risers.
Ah, game time.
Yeah.
Hello, hello, game
Hi,
time.
John.
How are you? Oh, now I was and Garnet game time. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Hi, Garnet.
We're both pushing buttons, so we're
Yeah.
never going to show anything at this rate. Garnet, why did I say game time? Okay. September 23rd, cataract number 1 goes away. October 7th, cataract number 2 goes away.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm going bionic. Hello, Catherine. How are you?
Hi, Catherine.
Oh,
And
D
Venus
Painless
is
is
also
here.
here.
Howdy. Venus rising. Oh, that's funny. Anybody else know these cards?
Oh,
I
I don't know.
I was pulling from here. I got Ascendant in Venus.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Everyone, if your name is drawn later, please get ready to type your question. So again, we're doing Galactic Akashic Records questions. So if you're interested in your starseed origins, um, or the things that are connected with you, that are still affecting you in this current lifetime, that might be, or something that you suspect might be connected with a starseed past life, yeah, please ask that later.
Could be. Could be. We have a big eclipse coming up next week. You know that's the other thing. This isn't another one of those 5 week months. It's a long month. It's August, but it seems longer. It's hard to believe there's still another week of this month.
For me, it seems very fast. That
Does
I
it?
blinked, yeah, like I blinked and then boop, it's the 22nd for me. So it really went by fast. August went by fast for me.
Yeah. The conundrum for me is the day may go by fast, but the month is not.
Oh,
Yeah.
Venus is saying fast for her as well.
Hello, Jules.
Jill's learning to listen is here. Hi, Jules.
Wild Lilac. Hello. Good to see you.
And I think we have enough entries to start drawing.
Let's see. Rossi has to share. My mom did both eyes, cataract removal. They now have new medication to prevent cataracts. Oh, tell me
Really?
more. Tell me more.
We have to Google this later, Diana, after the show. I'm
Yeah,
interested.
tell me more.
Yeah.
Well, they gave me or told me it's over the counter that you can get these eye drops that are helping to loosen what is there.
Oh,
I can't remember what it's called because they come in a package with little tiny vials. So they're portable for you. They're easy to stick in your pocket and use it a couple, 3 times a day. So,
Fogo Pogo is saying there looks to be a time change in the video. Wow, I didn't notice this a while ago. But yeah,
what?
we are usually here every other week at
Mm-hmm.
5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Pacific. So yeah, apologies if that was set differently.
What
Oh,
did
we
it
see you,
tell
Sheila. Thank
you?
you.
Right? Did it tell you Eastern time or did it tell you your time zone?
Yeah, but it says 4 hours still live. So it's either it could be like a glitch on YouTube as well. Oh, it was still showing not live. Interesting.
Hmm.
But if it works now, then all's well.
Yep. And you're here.
Yeah, you're here.
Let's not
I'm very happy that you're
self-destruct.
here,
Too
Kaylee.
much calculus involved in this one.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll draw for the first set of readings and then
Well,
open the
shall we
records.
open the records first? Oh, I'm
I think
so far behind.
we can. I think we can draw for the people first, so that while we're opening, they can type their questions in.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Music. So again, if your name is drawn, please type in your question. First person we're reading for is Libers. Congratulations, Libers. Please type in your question. Gary for Grace. Congratulations, Gary. And please type in your question. Mangled Unicorn, Jacqueline, congratulations. And please type in your question. Last for this round, we have Iron Firehorse. Irene, congratulations. And please type in your question. So again, that's Libers, Gary for Grace, Mangled Unicorn, and Iron Firehorse. I got your question, Jacqueline.
Okay. Well, let's begin.
Okay.
We are surrounded by divine white light and the divine grace of Source. We ask Archangel Michael to protect and guide us while we create a sacred space and call forth all of our angels, guides, beings of light, and Akashic record masters. Assist us now as we bathe in grace in the highest truth, the highest frequency, the highest vibration of light, and the highest love. Allow us to receive what is needed for our greatest good and the greatest healing, and the greatest of these for all of humanity. Blue Star Sun, we ask for guiding light from you to aid our ability to see, read, and heal what the records hold for all of us here today, and anyone who may watch the replay. The records are now open.
I got your question, Libers. Iron Firehorse is saying, oh wow, I find coming up with a question is hard. Why isn't it showing? I'm trying to click on it. Oh, there we go. There was a slight delay on that. But I have your
No,
question, Jax. And
that was the other thing today. Um, I did the Friday morning meditation and it was like speechless. It's like all that incorporation that went on through the wee hours of the morning suddenly faded away and the throat chakra got left out when that great big huge white stream came in, and that's what was going on at the same time, still going on during that meditation this morning. So I have no idea what I said. Well, that's not true. I have some idea what I said, but it was a good meditation. I felt better afterwards and I was invigorated. So
Anywhere saying, smash the like, please. Yes, please, and do all the YouTube things. If you haven't subscribed to both of our channels yet, the details are in the description. Okay, well, Lilac is also saying, I also don't know what kind of questions to ask. Well, maybe when we start reading, you'll also get an idea and the feel
mhm.
for the questions that you might want to ask in case you
What
get drunk.
and think what in this lifetime makes you feel that you're not from here originally? What in this lifetime do you know comes from somewhere else? And how far back did it begin?
Yeah. I want to share this with everyone. I mentioned this on a show with Jennifer and Tanis a while ago. Um, I mean, last week. I was talking about being a child and looking up in the stars and seeing this cluster of stars that I used to call like my little rosary stars because they look like rosaries to me as a child. And then growing up, I realized, oh, this cluster is called Pleiades. And I was drawn to that ever since I was a child. And then when I realized and when I understood it, Oh, I was drawn to that because that's home for me. I've been there so many times. It's kind of a soul remembrance that doesn't go away. So if you have something like that, um, drawn to something that you can't explain why, you can ask through the
Mhm.
show. So yeah. So let's start with Libers. For you, Diana, Libers is asking,
Okay.
what star origin gifts are with me now?
What star origin gifts are with me now? Mm. There is Andromeda, but what they are showing me that you were then and remained, you or a Dropa. A Dropa is a shaman, is a meditator in the dark. Um, from Andromeda. And that when you were on a journey just circling through the universe, you had a crash at the border of Tibet, up in the Himalayas. And that is what makes you a Dropa. But you were doing the same thing while you were an Andromeda. It was a secrecy, a system of secrecy, because you didn't share that meditation. You didn't share that ability to read the light, be the light, and exchange the light. It was a sanctuary. It is still that for you. So it is the Essassani. You come from this higher intellect of the Essassani as well. They are saying you were a hybrid already before you came to Earth to become an even wider realm of hybrid, and that it was an Essassani and Andromedan bloodline that you carry with you. You are no longer sworn to secrecy as you once were, because you do have the ability to read fellow um, like minded people, higher dimensions. You still have that skill. You need to tap into it more strongly now. It is calling you. Let the training begin, and it shall settle in for you. I hope that helps, Libras.
Thank you, Diana. Thank you,
Mhm.
Libers, for your question. And we hope that helps. Okay. Next person is uh has Gary. Okay, Gary, I'm not seeing a question from you. You were drawn earlier. So if you would like to type your question in. Again, we're doing Galactic Akashic Records readings. And I'll take this question from Mangled Unicorn for the time being. So Mangled Unicorn is asking, have I been to the Syrian Mystery School? The Syrian Mystery School, there's actually a few of them. Um, and this is like a school that we know. There's a few in Series A, Series B. Are there any in Series C? Okay, they're not saying there's any in Series C. But I'm going to ask through my pendulum first. Akashic Records Masters. Has Jax ever been to the Syrian mystery schools? To any Syrian mystery school? I'm not getting that you were. Okay. Did she go to like an Arcturian school? I'm getting a yes on Arcturus. So instead of Sirius, you actually had a school in Arcturus. So that's where you went.
Well,
She never visited
I have a
Arcturus.
feeling we're going to have a lot of that today.
A lot of what?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Uh Jacqueline is saying cool because I got a no too. Awesome. I mean, awesome that they're the same answer.
And
Um,
it's funny, while I was meditating before we came together, um, I had a feeling Jax was going to be called today.
awesome. Okay, I'm going to get more information about the Arcturian school that you went through because I've seen this in previous readings as well. I knew that Arcturus had a school or schools, but it's a different structure. Like for Syrian mystery schools, a lot of the teachers that we get there are ascended masters. But for Arcturus, it's very different. Like the ones that I'm seeing right now for you, Jacqueline, is the training is more about secret geometry. Like I'm seeing your teacher, an Arcturian teacher, showing you a globe, a planet. I don't know what planet this is, but you're being taught how to create like grid lines or strengthen them for that planet. Like that's what you were learning. Um, But for Syrian mystery schools, just to give an idea to the people who are watching who are not very familiar with it, there are a lot of things that we learned in Syrian mystery schools, like connecting or channeling spirit is one. Um, Also, like manipulating energy. We might know it as a magic nowadays when we, you know, use energy and make it into different forms. But in Syrian mystery schools, it was just, you know, energy manipulation. Um, we also learned about healing in Syrian mystery schools, and it's very hard to get in one. And a lot of people go there, not only people who originated from Sirius. So there are Pleiadians, there are different races that come into Syrian mystery school. So you don't have to be a Syrian to be uh, to be invited into one. But yeah, it's hard to get into one. But for you, Jax, you went to an Arcturian mystery, not mystery school. It's an Arcturian school. I'm asking, like, what else did you learn from there? I'm hearing navigation. Since part of your work included traveling through the stars, you learned navigation through that school. Like they're telling me it was important for you for the Galactic Federation. Since you're a member of the Galactic Federation, you can't get lost. They're joking with me. You can't get lost. That's why you needed to learn how to navigate through the stars. And is this a flight school? Did you go through a flight school as well in Arcturus? Yeah, this was like a flight school for you. You also learned how to pilot a ship. Oh, Mangle Unicorn is saying, I'm glad I know geometry somewhere. I found here geometry hard. That's because it's simple here. Like for you, you see patterns. Is what they're telling me. You see patterns and not the simple ones. It's very complicated. So when it gets downgraded to Earth level geometry, it's like, what the heck is this? It's like technology for people who come from technologically advanced planets. When they go here, when they incarnate on Earth and they see our technology, it's like they're really good at it. They're either good at it or they get frustrated because it's so primitive that they just give up
Well,
on it.
they teach it wrong because it's 3D and they don't
Yeah,
explain it that way.
yeah,
That's not the first words out of their mouth. And if it would be, if they took you to a pool hall, if they started explaining the galaxies or how the stars line up or astrology, then you would see, oh my God, it's all just all over the place, but it
hmm
creates a shape.
yeah. That was why it's kind of complicated for Jacqueline, because
Yeah.
for here we learn geometry in 2D and 3D, but in other star systems it's like different dimensions as well. So for
The
you,
movie, that movie, it goes right along with what you're saying, and she recognized it. So just
amazing.
wanted to draw your attention to that. The navigator, Flight of the
Thank you.
Navigator.
Yeah, awesome. But Jacqueline, I hope that helps. And thank you so much for your wonderful question. John is saying, get annoyed with math. It needs to stop asking me about its exes because I don't know why.
Well, algebra, there is no answer to algebra. Algebra has no answers.
Yeah.
They make it up. X times Y plus 4. What?
Okay.
Equals MC squared. How's that?
Okay. Next up, we have a question from Iron Fire Horse. Hello,
Hello
Diane.
there. Here's my question. Have I ever been or been involved with the Asasanis, the Essasanis? I have always enjoyed Bashar. Now, Gloria, you have to be patient. Yes. Yes, you have. It is through that wisdom and knowledge that you carry with them, from them, because you are of them, because you are part of it, that you are always able to put together a balanced relationship. You strive for it, you work towards it, and you can see where the polar opposites need to find that spot in the middle that gives the balance of exactitude, where hot and cold can be um, can occupy the same plane, can be correct at the same time. Neither is wrong. Both do exist. And somewhere in there is where it becomes warm. And this is not a hard concept for you. So it also occurs in your dreams and the joining of the dream time and awake time, and it is the crustacean. I see whale pods, and definitely you are of the whale people. Imagine that, iron fire. And that uh, you have traveled 3 times, and that just before you came here you brought with you what you learned from the Vegan star system. I'm not getting what star, Vega itself, and that is where you learned all about initiation and ceremony. And that intrigue that you carry with you now is something that you need to bring forward and work on. Keep it in your daily life. It doesn't take a lot of time. You brush your teeth, that's a ritual, that's a ceremony. You make coffee or tea or whatever, that is still part of a ceremony. So rephrase what your tools may be, but ceremony will stand for you. I hope that helps.
Thank you, Diana, and thank you, Irene, for your question. And last for this round, we have a question from Gary for Grace, who is asking any message on past life on other worlds. So I'm going to ask for something that is beneficial for you to know from your past lives galactically or from other star systems, Gary. They're showing me a lifetime that you had in a star system called Beta Centauri or Hadar, Gary. So you had a past lifetime as a Hadarian. So this is from a water planet. I don't know if you feel connected with water, Gary. He's not in the water. So he was a refugee from Vega. It's interesting because a lot of planets that I see from Beta Centauri are water, like they are underwater. Like think Little Mermaid and people living inside the water, like crustaceans, whales, dolphins. But I'm not seeing that for you. I'm seeing land. You were actually on a planet where there was land, and you were a refugee from Vega. You escaped the Lyran Wars, is what they're showing me. I'm seeing you as a man in that lifetime. You had a daughter. Okay. Your wife passed away from the wars, and you escaped Lyra, Vega in particular, with your daughter. So this was a lifetime that was about grief, because for you it was a challenge raising your daughter alone. You understand that you're not alone. You had a community with you. You had friends. You had other people who also escaped the wars with you. But it feels, I don't know, like my heart feels like there's an empty space in there. And they're telling me it was because of the loss of your partner, your wife during that time. How is this affecting Gary? They're telling me that that was the first time that you experienced grief. And it's like a repeating theme in your life that you want to explore. You want to learn more about grief in the sense that, okay, how is it related to love? Why do you feel grief? And these are things that I might not be able to answer. I can give you an answer, but this is something for you personally to explore. The relationship of love with grief and how they can coexist. Because during that time, you were thinking, if my person was gone, or if a loved one is gone, does the love also disappear? Or does it go somewhere? Is it transformed to something else? These were the questions that you used to ask while you were in Beta Centauri, Gary for Grace. I don't know if you still ask this question, but they're telling me that this is related to your past, to your life right now. These are themes that you explore right now. Any lesson that he learned from that life? Okay, I asked like what lessons about grief did you learn from that lifetime, and they repeated that phrase, like love and grief can coexist. Like even when you're feeling grief, it doesn't mean that you can't love anymore, or that the love that you felt for someone who has passed on is gone. You can feel grief and still feel love for the person who has passed.
Be patient.
Oh, Gary is saying, "Wow, thank you. I am in tears." In this life, same. Lost my parents, lost my wife. I'm sorry to hear that, Gary. And my heart goes out to you. But this is a theme that is repeating for you, in order for you to understand what is love and what is grief. But I hope this helps. And thank you so much for your question, for letting us do this reading for you. Oh, okay. Thank you, Fleet M. There we go. Is this better?
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
it's pretty well, and things change when we go live, right?
Yeah, things do change
Oh,
when you
this
go
is much
live. There are
better.
settings that
Yeah.
can't change.
My ears are screaming just like hypnicity, so I thought it was because of that.
Okay. I think it's time to draw for another set of readings.
Yeah.
So if you haven't done it yet, everyone, the hashtag for today is hashtag stars. So yeah, please type it in. And here we go. We'll draw for four more people. Pogo Pogo Kaylee, congratulations. And please type in your question. Kiara Jade, congratulations, Kiara. And please type in your question. Catherine318, congratulations, Catherine. And please type in your question. And last for this round, Batul. Batul, congratulations. And please type in your question. I hope Batul is still here. I haven't seen comments from them for a few minutes. So everyone, if someone isn't here, we'll draw for another set or another other people later. Okay. Oh yeah, Batul is here. Awesome. And
Oh,
I
I'm
got
muted because the dogs are acting silly, like they're starving to death. Sense of loneliness or being alone, even though I'm surrounded by friends and family. I do have a memory from the life with Tani's. Oh,
Tanis and Jen.
Tanis. Thank you.
Yeah.
These, you know how when they start to get old, well, you know, you do wear glasses, but these are cheapos. When they start to get old, it gets harder and harder. Well, well, so that's not unusual. And to me, that often happens when we are missing our starseed family or haven't realized yet that the people who surround you are from the same starseed families. Okay, Wild Lilac, please have a good day and a wonderful weekend.
Thank you, Wild
Leah,
Lilac.
I miss you too, darling. We haven't been talking much lately. But I know how busy you get, and you know how it gets for me. Wah! You guys are not starving. You can wait.
Oh, I'm drawing a card for Kaylee. Okay. That was straightforward. Okay. I've been feeling lately this immense sense of loneliness or being alone, even though I'm surrounded by friends and family. I do have memory from the life with Tanis and Jen, but wondering if any other. So you're asking about friends and family you've had past lifetimes with. If I'm not mistaken, Kaylee, I, I was just pulled to draw a card for you, and the card that I got was the Seas of Mintaka. And I asked the Akashic Records Master, so does this mean she had a past lifetime with other people in Mintaka, and they were like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." So now we have a lead, and it's
Well,
in.
and that's the plane crash. That's the abandonment feeling because it was through a crash landing, right? That's what I'm getting. And that she had to embrace transition quickly because it was do or don't. And if you don't, then how are you going to survive here? And so used to the fluidity of the past.
You weren't born there. You were in Mintaka for a mission, Kaylee, is what I'm getting. And I'm getting Tanis and Jen weren't there with you, but you were with another person, a female, in that lifetime. You were both female. You were there on a mission to help Mintaka. Because Mintaka, there were a lot of planets in Mintaka that got destroyed. Mintaka itself, the Mintaka that we know now, is different than the one that you know. It's been forever changed because of the draconian attacks. Who is this person? This person in her life, in her life, is she family now or a friend? Okay, she's a friend that you have right now. Hmm? Is this person male in her lifetime? In this lifetime, okay. But in that lifetime, that person was female. But in this current lifetime, they're telling me this incarnated with you as a male person, and it feels more like a mentor. Like you were there as like partners in that mission. Your mission was to help Mintaka get through the attacks and evacuate them if necessary. So you were able to save people when Mintaka was getting destroyed, or when the planets there were getting attacked and destroyed. You would help them evacuate to safety. That was your mission with this person. But yeah, this person is now male. So I don't know if anyone in your lifetime right now fits that description. Someone who likes to save people a lot. Because that's something that you did together in that lifetime. And I can't go through much of their records, but this was also someone who you have had many past lifetimes with. Like I'm trying to get a sense of other lifetimes that you had with this person. Like I'm even seeing you both in Altair. And Altair is like it's not even like there are no native people there. There are no that I know of at least. It's more like a government. It's a star system where there's government. Oh, Fogo says I don't have any male friends.
Well, and that's she was asking also if it was Gerald.
Was it Cheryl? No, it wasn't Cheryl. It felt like a different energy. Uh, but if this is something that if you don't have any male friends, this might be someone who might be coming into your life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if he's not there yet, because it's showing very clearly in the vision, and usually that means that the person is here with you or incarnated with you in this lifetime. At least for me, um, has she met this person yet? Okay, will she be meeting this person? Interesting. I'm getting a yes that you'll be meeting this person, and I normally don't get answers when it comes to future events. But yeah, you will be meeting someone. who fits this description. Oh, Fogo Fogo says I credit him with getting me through school because of bullying, etc., and me still being here honestly.
Okay.
Teacher. Okay. Fogo Fogo is saying I'll keep my heart and mind open then. All the best to you, Kaylee. No worries. Okay. Next person is Catherine, 318, Diana.
Grizzly.
Grizzly is being
Is this my
mischievous.
I'm sorry, the dog is just disturbing me. He's because he likes to eat the calcium that forms on the surface of my houseplants
Oh,
from water, and the calcium rises and separates, and they both go nuts over that. And he's digging at my calancho over there. Okay, I'm sorry, Catherine, I'm back. I'd love to know about any healing modalities or gifts brought into this lifetime. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, 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 yes. It is a combination of Lyra and having been there, and that is what you were doing. You were definitely a doctor, a scientist doctor, seeking for new ways. Um, because as Lyra was getting ready to do its explosion, its implosion, its blowing apart, there was a seduction going on that was addictive to this underlying current of extricating power and taking it to themselves. And you were fighting strongly against this. So at the time of Lyra blowing apart, you traveled onward from there. You did not become earthbound at that time. You did not become you. This was during the Orion Wars. But I don't know that that had anything to do with Lyra. Where you were at that time and the Orion Wars, I cannot see that, but it is the unfinished business from where you went after that, after the Orion Wars, to Sirius. From Sirius, you came back here. And that's it. That is, you should be adding to your toolbox always, because there is memory coming back to you about these things. And though some of the sigils and symbols and equations may be different than what you learned there and what is practiced as we are earthlings, you can add to the modalities that are here on earth by your knowledge of how the original went, what the original shape is, what the new message is and how the two combined brings us to the function of today. We are on a precipice of a big change. We are on a precipice. So I hope that helps you to bring your gifts forward. Keep using them. Keep using them, Catherine, for
I
sure.
want I want to add when you were saying Orion Wars, Diana. I was there with you. I was seeing it as well, and what I was seeing was glowing hands
Yeah,
from Catherine. Like you were healing people through your hands. So
yeah.
I'd say, Reiki, or what we know here on Earth as Reiki. It might be differently named in other star systems, but you were doing Reiki for other people.
In a Nordic pattern, I see Nordic patterns coming into that. So I'm at a loss. I'm not sure what, you know, who she's connected with there that brought that to it, to this moment. But
Yeah,
yes,
but
so
Catherine is saying symbols and sigils fascinate her. So yeah.
there you go. Great. There you go. And don't be afraid to, add your own because
Hmm.
we all have this power. What you feel is right is right.
Hmm.
The person that you're working towards helping and getting out of their rut is going to benefit from what you do because that is a download coming in. Those are goosebumps coming your way. So I hope that helps, Catherine.
Next person,
Wait,
Rita.
I woke up
Oh,
recently, I think, doing Reiki on myself in my sleep. I have been having, you had been having a
wow.
nightmare. Very good.
Mm.
Very, very good.
Okay. Next person is Kiara Jade, who's asking, it might sound strange, but I've always been curious. What is the origin of the past life trauma or experience connected to my birthmark? Okay. Does she have a, does Kiara have a birthmark that's connected to galactic past life? No. Okay, I'm not getting that this was from a galactic past life, but this was something that is from Earth, like when you were incarnating here on Earth. Like, I'm curious, Kiara, is this something like, is this birthmark on your head, like on your face around this part? Or do you have one like around here? Because that's what I'm being shown. Or if not on the head, what side is this? Or right side? Your right side, the right side of your body. You were involved like in a war, and there was a bomb that blew up near you, and there were shrapnels that just were flying. Like I'm seeing the right side of your body being hit by the shrapnels.
Um,
Middle of your back. Is this the birthmark that you are telling me? Akashic records are? Is this related to that lifetime? Was it also hit by the shrapnel? Why is it in the back? They're telling me that this one was very unexpected because you were just running, running, running. You thought you were far away from the bomb, but yeah, you weren't. But it affected more your left. Oh, sorry, your right side. They're showing it to me like like I'm facing you, but this is your right side. How is this affecting for me? Like they're not showing me any mobility issues, but for you it was a surprise, like a panic and a shock all at once. That's why that birthmark appeared. It's something that you carried with you energetically from that lifetime. Because everything happened like in an instant. You were trying to run. You thought, well, you thought that you were fast enough. Because what I'm seeing is that you're running towards your troop, and they were like within arm's reach. So you were like you held on to hope during that time, but it was just a shock that you didn't get there through. Kiara is saying I'll have to look in the mirror later. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. So that's what I'm telling you. It's more on the right side, but your back was affected as well because you were running towards it. Which war? First World War or the Second World War? This looks pretty recent, actually. I think the Second World War. Were you getting any, Diana?
I'm getting that too, that this is a deep seated primal fear and that that is a big part of it. And I think that she may have been there with me. Because I see the planes, I see the tanks. This is an image that comes to me a lot. We're running through fields trying to get away from attacks like this, but we get captured anyway.
Mhm.
We may
And
even have been sisters besides.
and there were a lot of people from the community who has had this experience
Yeah.
during the Second World War. So yeah, it's not galactic. I think it is kind of related in a way because of the wars. You've had other experiences in the Orion Wars, is what I'm getting, and this is something that kind of repeated. But yeah, when it comes to the source of that or the origin, I, that's what they're showing me that it was because of the Second World War or it's connected to your past lifetime during the Second World War. No, not Korean. You were European, either European or American.
And
I
Jewish.
can't. Oh, yeah, yeah. And Jewish.
I see it in Poland. I see it in Poland at Auschwitz.
Mhm. I'm I'm getting a strong yes on that. Auschwitz. So I hope that helps, Kiara. I'm sorry that it's not a happy lifetime. But yeah, my heart goes out to you. A lot of us has gone through lifetimes during the Second World War. So
Yeah.
yeah, for me, I think I was in Dachau.
Dachau.
It's different. We've had similar experiences, even though they're different. They're in different places.
For all of us here,
Yeah.
we've had lifetimes which are unexplainable, from Caligula to Auschwitz.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Okay. Last person we're reading for today is Batu, who is asking, this is for you, Diana.
Okay, every time I move forward in life, an event pulls me back, resetting my progress to zero. What is the pattern trying to teach me? And could I please receive a healing and a clearing to move forward? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. And because you set out on journeys that you are not really being called towards. A passion puts you in a direction. That passion, it's like someone takes a pin and pops the balloon. Now, this is something that's been going on because really what you should be doing is concentrating on your shamanic skills, your shamanic journey from your past lives, from when you were in the crustaceous whale pods and dolphins, and you brought the dream time to the surface, and you were the record keeper, and this is a different journey than the ones that you keep setting out on. There are ways to make a living, and it doesn't have to be the journey. That 0 point is still a digit. It is the monad within. And within that 0 point, you will find where you're supposed to be headed and how to go about it. This is something that you have to do on your own. That zero is rephrase how you look at it. It is your galactic core, regardless of how many lifetimes through space, no matter how many lifetimes as an earthling. It is the hybrid in you that is seeking to live in that monad, to pull together the galactic core. It is the karmic balance that you need. This is why it pulls you back. In this lifetime, we use astrology to help us with that. There are many other tools as well. Yes, dowsing rods, uh, um, pendulums, cards, meditation, mediation, but it all leads to transformation. And so that karmic balance comes with you from the Pleiades. And having been on Maldak when it exploded, this is what you're searching for. Getting back to your galactic core and the shamanic journey that you have been on that keeps going by the wayside. You will find a better path by listening to your guides. And don't make it straight and narrow. It can't be. As earthlings, we know that there are bends and hills that also go down, not just up. Are you pushing a boulder uphill? You will get flattened. And that is what they are showing me. Stop pushing the boulder. Grab a pebble. When you get to the pinnacle, with that pebble in your pocket, place it on the top. Let it roll downhill itself. It will grow. It will gather dirt and moss and grasses. and it will gather snow to water and nurture. And when it settles, you will feel fulfilled. I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you.
I was drawing cards for Batul as well. Like, what
Okay.
is that pattern trying to teach them? And interestingly, and I cut the cards, I shuffle the cards. The cards that I pulled, Batul, first is love, and the second is peace. Love and peace. And I was asking, like, how is it related to Batul? What exactly does it mean for Batul? And it was being kind of related to being grateful, even though you're going through tough times. The reset that you were getting, I'm getting, is like, it's not zero. It's just a different starting point. It's not.
That's right. It's that monad. It is
Yeah.
a digit. We don't recognize zero as a digit, and we need to remember it is part of the binary code. It is part of it. You need it for computers.
Hmm.
012, 012.
Yeah.
So
Like, when you feel like everything resets, you still carry the lessons that you've had from that previous like cycle. So you're not entirely starting from zero. With you comes with those lessons that you've already learned. So there are a lot of things that you carry with you to start over. And it's powerful. I don't feel like it's something that weakens you. I think every reset, quote unquote reset, that you experience is powerful because you
right.
get through each one. You're still
It,
here.
it's and this is a lesson for all of us, because how many times do we all find ourselves in the same position, right? And so it is, um, your calling may not be what you think is the passion,
Mhm.
you know, and your calling can be the career, but that doesn't mean it's something that you're passionate about till you begin to understand who you are. That's the monad within, the I am, that I am presence of the I am. It's amazing what we as people can do. Humans, we're so strange.
Yeah, we're complicated, but I think that's part of the beauty of being human. But Uli saying that was so helpful, and let me
They
see it from a bigger
good.
point.
I'm glad that it hit home.
Mhm. And Dreamer's music is saying, I feel this resonates a lot. Ah, thank you. Um, what's very magical and fascinating about public readings like this is that even though we're not reading for you, the reading may be for you. If it resonates, take it. Because the Akashic Records masters, they know who's listening and who will be listening in the future. So if any of the message resonates for you, even though it's not your own experience, yours might have been something that's similar or related to the experience that we've been talking about. So even if the reading isn't for you, if the message resonates for you, take it. It's yours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you're welcome, Batul.
you're very welcome.
Everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, we are all finding ourselves the dreamer music, right? All we are saying is give peace a chance. And we
No,
got this.
mhm.
We got
It's
this.
challenging, but we got this. So thank you everyone for being with us. Diana, we can close the records now.
Yes, I will be glad to.
Okay.
So, first, I would like to start with a sigil that Raphael gave to me many, many years ago, and put this out as a blessing for all of us. Let the healing begin. Please place us in a steady stream of divine white light, the white light of divine guidance and divine grace. Mikhail, wrap your big blue bubble of protection around us that shrinks to fit while we step into the healing teal green orb of Raphael that floats and shares and spreads and transfers. The divine white light, the white light of divine guidance and divine grace. This healing is for everyone here, for this whole planet, for the universe beyond us, for the expansion that we all feel within, and it is aching to help us grow. So mote it be. I hope that helps every single one of us here. You know, and make up your own incantation to help clear the air for yourself. And a very strong hint for all of us, using these hand signals when you can't speak, or even when you can say it out loud, you are moving the air around you. You are stimulating what it is you need to take in and what you are giving out. And always remember, what you put out is what you get back.
Thank you so much, Diana. And yes, I feel like moving our hands is a form of light language. Moving our body is a form of light language as well. So if you feel
Absolutely.
like you want to use your hands
Right.
while talking,
Well,
use your body.
and to address one more thing that Batul had said, every time I, make all them steps forward and then I end up sliding all the way back to zero, it is because there's nobody there receiving all the energy that you're giving. So it is about learning how to read all of the energy around you. Where are you going next, my dear friend?
Oh yeah, I will be back on Soul Cloud this Sunday. I took a break this week because the energies just felt weird during the beginning, but I'm glad that I took it because now I feel okay, like I feel normal this time. So yeah, I'll be back on Soul Cloud on Sunday. So I hope to see you there soon, everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, hold on, I'll just double check my calendar. Okay, and then next week will be into the ether week. So I'll be back with Linda de Gonzalez on Wednesday. Like I have my calendar over here. So yeah, I hope to see you soon. How about you, Diana? What will be next for you?
Sunday on the sofa, 9:30 Eastern time. And then Tuesday night, the dream show. And what else? Next week, next week is a lighter week. However, it is also the eclipse coming up. And so Valerie Bradshaw and I will do a show on the 28th. And the 29th, I have a party to go to. And it's also, was it the 20th celebration of light year, light year. Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Marina with Heart Centered Tarot. She has been doing shine your light. There
Shine
we
your
go.
light.
Thank
Yes.
you, thank you. I just saw an aqua lead shape, and that brought me to shine your light. Thank you. Anyway, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that show this year or this month because I'm going down to Ypsilanti, and when the party's over, the party's over. I don't know when I'm going to get in the car if I'll make it back in time. So I I let her know I'm still a question mark, but I'll keep her posted if I'm not going to be there or if I will make it in time. So it's kind of a light week. I get to go meet the guy who's going to take care of this stuff.
I'm excited for you, Diana.
Thank you. I am too. So many people I know have had it done,
Mhm.
and everybody likes it. You're welcome, Iron Fire.
Thank you so much, everyone, and we hope to see you again 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks. 2 weeks is
Okay.
right. All right. Mwah. Love to you all. Bye bye.